Hello, I'm going to talk about Reginald Best, the founder and CEO of Natilla Networks. Best gave a speech to the Rothman Institute in 2004, and at which time he was considered one of the top 40 entrepreneurs under the age of 40 in the United States. And he developed Natilla Networks in a manner not dissimilar from the model of customer discovery, validation, customer creation, and company building laid out here, which I'm going to take you through. In terms of discovery, Best identified a new need in the market that was useful and feasible. He identified that company employees wanted to access their company's computer systems and software when they were away from the company, perhaps at home or perhaps as travelling salespeople. He also identified that companies, the employers, wanted to provide that access in a safe and secure manner. He validated that by finding sweet spots in the market for that customer need. And he knew it was possible to serve that need through the disruptive innovation of mobile internet technology. Best had worked in internet communications and recognised the internet's power to democratise communications. And he knew that through this new technology, he could serve that need and create a market that was potentially worth $1 billion, very feasible. This market was called virtual private networks, VPNs, very common today. In terms of customer creation, Best has a great phrase. He says, you have to let the dog see the dog food. You have to know if the dog will eat the dog food. And that really speaks to prototyping in the customer creation phase. You have to prototype, you have to get a product out in the market. And if it works, fantastic. If it doesn't, you have to be prepared to pivot, to change, sometimes radically, to get something the customer wants. And that pivoting is also about your business model. And Best talks about that quite specifically when he says the small company can be agile, can change the needs of the consumer. But if you do change the needs of the consumer, the risk is in the execution. You have to be able to execute. You live and die by your reputation. And as a new company, it's vitally important that when you're making new promises, you're executing correctly. In company building, Best focuses on partnerships. Partnerships with customers and partnerships with suppliers. From a customer perspective, he's very focused on the idea that customers should be financially stable. And if they are financially stable, they'll pay their bills on time, and you should develop long-term relationships with them. Suppliers, on the other hand, need to be honest critics, need to work with you closely, and you need to give them access to your business model. Let them see what you're doing, allow them to poke it, allow them to find areas for improvement for you in your business, and take on board that advice. Very important in the customer building phase. And Best's done all that. He's kept it simple. He's looked at partners, he's worked with customers, he's found customers, he's created a new, useful and feasible solution for those customers. And he did that, and when he sold Natilla in 2011, he became a very wealthy man indeed. Thank you.